My name is Vanessa, and if I'm talking funny, I went to the orthodontist today and he adjusted some things, so that's why I sound like that. And you may notice there's not a stereo behind me. I can get into a little bit more of that as we're, excuse me, as we get further into this session. Today, I'm going to be going over some of the exercises in this Pilates anatomy book. I showed you more of it in the previous video using the circle, Pilates resistance circle. You're welcome to check that video out as well. There are 4, maybe 5 exercises that I'll be showing you in this particular video. And I do have some music going in the background. I got a new phone, and I'm able to put Spotify on it, and so I have that music going in the background to help get us in the mood for slower type movements. So the first one, we're going to be doing them all on the ball, or with a ball. The first one is Pilates with, exercise called frog, which is a Pilates move. Well, in a certain sense. Some Pilates instructors would not call it frog. They would call it something else, but the book that I got it out of said frog, so that's what I'm using. Okay. You're going to lie basically on your back. Tilt that camera. Get that camera tilted correctly here. Okay, good. All right. Excellent. Okay. Oh. And so, get back here. Okay, so what you do, ball between the legs, roll yourself down. If you have blood pressure issues, or you have tenderness in your neck where the muscles are not as comfortable being down here as it is up here, put a pillow under your neck, okay, under your head. Everybody else, if you can do it, do this on the floor, unless you have children or cats in the way. Put the ball between your feet. And your whole goal, for beginners, you stay in this position. Intermediate and advanced, you go further out. Your whole goal, try to put your feet, the soles of your feet, as much on the ball as you can. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be bending your knees and bringing the ball closer to your torso. Like this. Now I'm going to release the ball, and it's going to fall in my hands. Now, if you do not have the endurance or the muscles are fatiguing quickly, you do not need to do a large number of those reps. You don't need 5, maybe all you can handle at that point, and that's okay. Because in the Pilates series, even the very basic Pilates series, that a workout that would be about 20 minutes long, you don't need to do 20 reps of it. In fact, for some exercises, 5 reps is plenty. So you don't need to go in excess. You need to go until you can feel the muscle really working. It's burning in that area. You can feel it contracting. You can feel the muscle working. When you can tell, okay, this area is tired, stop. Take a moment. Go to the next exercise, and then continue. Okay. So we're going to do the Criss Cross with the stability ball between our knees. Those with the head and neck issues or the blood pressure issues, put that pillow under that head. So what you're going to do in the Criss Cross, you do not need to, don't lace like this. Stack the hands, one on top of the other. Place them at the bottom of your head, where your head and your neck meet. Now, you're not going to use your hands to pull anything up. You're going to use your abdominals to pull your head up. You're going to take one elbow and twist it towards the opposite knee, and then twist. And then notice my lower body is twisting also. The thighs are getting work. They're having to hold this ball in place. So the thighs aren't getting off easy at all. In fact, I feel the burn in the quad here, in the front of my thigh. I feel it burning on the inner thigh. And I feel it burning in my abdominals. Come into the center, release it down. Ah. Oh, stopping feels so much better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Really does. Okay. Now. Okay. Now on this one, we're going to do the 100, but we're going to do it in a different way. Instead of lying on the floor and having the ball at our legs, which is what we would be doing, I'm going to sit on the ball, roll myself out a little bit, so I'm going to come back here. Because if I start back here and I roll myself out, I'll be in the correct position so you can see me. Roll myself out like this. Now you can relax your head like this. There's an ad in the background. I'm sorry about that. It's not paying for this session. It's saying you have free Spotify, 30-second ad, and you get to listen to 30 minutes of music. No big deal. If you can't hold your head up like this, that's fine. If not, rest your head down here, okay? Those that have blood pressure issues, try to bring your body a little bit further down so that your head is above the level of your heart. But if it's easier to hold your head and neck up like this, do that. So your hands are here and you're pumping. Now, you don't want to get into this large motion here. You see what happened with my ball when I did that? So, tiny motions. I'm breathing in 5 counts as I pump my hands, and breathing out 5 counts as I pump my hands. If your neck starts to strain and bother you while you're up there, but you still want to feel the abdominals, place one hand up here and the other hand down here doing the motion, okay? And then switch about halfway through. Okay? It's okay, you can do that. I'm telling you, you can do it. Now, spine stretch forward using the stability ball. Now, if you saw the other video where I used the spine stretch forward using the circle, it's the same concept. If you did not, I'll demonstrate it now. Oh, so sorry. Now the elevation of the ball is going to be a bit higher than the circle, which was down about here. The form is still the same. You're focusing right here. The hips stay glued to the mat. So you're going to contract in the abdominals, and your back will curve outward like this. Okay? And so your arms are going to reach away from you like this, pushing into the ball, and then sitting up tall. So you're going to have this C curve from your shoulder down to your hip. Now it may not look like, an absolute C, but the fact that as opposed to sitting up tall and curving down like this, it looks more like a C than sitting up does. As you curl down, exhale. Inhale as you come up. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. Inhale. Exhale, toes to ceiling. Meaning you point your toes straight up. You don't want to just leave them hanging loose like that. Point them straight up. Exaggerate it. One more. Okay. Now, that's the end of, yes, that is the end of the Pilates that uses props. Now, this video is not as long as the previous video, mainly because there was a stability ball involved, and when I made my previous video using the stability ball, I had not brought these exercises into the routine yet. So that's why I created another one with the stability ball for that particular purpose. Yeah, the funny little story about the stereo. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I know I'm a little bit late in telling it. Came down here to do my workout one day, and my husband happened to be at work, and I went and popped in a DVD. As you can see, I have an entire library of them. Popped in the DVD, and I was like, yeah, all right, good to go. Turn on the TV, put it, turn on the DVD player, and then I turned on the stereo. The stereo made this high-pitched squeal, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I turned the thing off, and I unplugged it. I thought, okay, no big deal. I'm just going to let it sit for 10 minutes or something and let it reboot. Because there's no device on the back of it, like on some of them where you stick a pin in it and it resets it. This is an old one. This is like 10 years old. And waited almost a half an hour. The power was off. I had even unplugged it. I plugged it back in to a different outlet this time. I thought, well, I'm going to take it from the power strip and then plug it directly into the wall. Maybe it wants that. It had the same noise came out of it. I said, all right, let me plug it into a different outlet or into a different power strip, and it still made the same noise. I waited till my husband came home, and it made the same noise no matter what it is that we tried. And he goes, nope, toss it out. So I am without a stereo system for watching my DVDs, my exercise videos. Now, I have a great laptop that I bring down here. That's why this step is here in front of this television. I put my laptop here, I open it up, and then I'll pop one of those DVDs into the player, and I will do my exercises in this area here. Plenty of room, there's no problem. Has great sound system, and I'm using the laptop system until we get this TV down here replaced with a better sound system. Because the TV has sound, it's just, it sounds like it's coming out of a can instead of from the surround that I'm accustomed to. So, anyway, that's my story on that. Right now I'm not wearing the athletic tape. My knees are not 100%, but they are better than they were. I just need to keep up with the quad conditioning program, and they slowly will get better each week. The next set of exercises I hope to do, whether it's today or another day, are for legs and glutes, which I will probably do today at some point. Anyway, if you like this video, go down and click the like button, leave comments for me if you'd like, or leave a comment for me on Facebook if you want. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you want to leave comments for me, that's okay. I'm open to constructive criticism. I have no problem with that. I am a certified trainer, so I do know in general what I am talking about. So, all right, hope to see you soon.